Well, good evening, all my little fluffs. Who's here tonight with some thoughts for this evening? And, well, first off, this get up you see me in will make sense in a video that will be uploaded at some point in the near future. Yeah, just, yeah, it'll make sense later. Uh, but since we are on the second week in a row that this has been happening already, and my thoughts on furry conventions now. Hmm. Now, I understand we all miss going to cons. I really do. I really do. Um, Last spring, I was just jonesingly hoping that everything would clear up long before July, and Anthrocon would still get to happen. I even had my hopes for Memorial Day picnic, which I would go to every year. Haven't for the last 2 years because it didn't happen, and that didn't get to happen. Um, I understand. We all want to go and see all our fluffy friends. And I'm actually really proud of everyone that wants to do that that has gotten their vaccines. Problem being, all the other people who have not. And even if every con goer has had their vaccines, that doesn't necessarily mean that we are safe from every current variant. And since the current, plague variant has been really hitting hard, it's pretty dangerous to be going to large gatherings, especially in Florida, of all places. One of the two top most, you know, expressive locations of people that don't want to vaccinate themselves and the largest number of reported cases at the moment. So having people drive to Florida to hang out in a large crowded area, to go out to restaurants together, and with the locals around, you're just asking for trouble. And it obviously, a lot of people came back not feeling so hot. Not everybody got sick, but I mean, it just doesn't feel like it was worth the risk. And this weekend, um, I know as of recording this Friday night, IFC and Denver have both started, and I have friends at both of these things. And I definitely don't want to be around any of them for at least 2 to 3 weeks after they come back from these events. Because it's one thing to be around a small group of people. It's one thing to go to the grocery store once a week, staying 6 feet away from everyone, wearing a mask, and being a good child, and doing your darndest to not try and catch stuff. And then there's going to a convention that's crowded in, let's face it, one of the huggiest, cuddliest, in your face, snuggliest fandoms there is. So, people being all hugging, then spending time at a restaurant with locals that they don't know because they're there, um, breathing in all their expelled air, getting all their germs in, and then going back and hugging more, and now you've all been exposed. I don't see how this is a good idea yet. We have not gotten the situation under control. They've already announced we should be getting a third shot. There, three. Make three. Make four. That's the most. So we better not need a fourth shot during this video, or we're doomed. I don't know that many different digits. We're supposed to get a third shot 8 months after our second shot now. Yeah, this ain't looking like it's a done system, and it would be a lot more done had more people been good children and gotten their vaccines. You know, most people are actually probably watching my videos are some of the smarter people who went and got their vaccines. But, yeah. Do you want this to be the new polio? Just randomly a new disease that's gonna knock out people's sense of taste? Long-term lung issues? I have enough lung issues as it is. I do not need to have another one. And taste is hecka important to me. I am not giving up the ability to taste for potentially months, even after I get better, because I like food. So at the moment, yes, I don't think this is a smart idea. I really don't. Um, we do need to get together and see each other. We need to go and have fun, but it's not time yet. We're at the point when you could possibly have small gatherings, okay? Little things. Like, I saw Shadow Raccoon posted about an arcade gathering thing. It didn't look like it was that big, okay? So it was a small number of furries at an arcade thing, which was really cool. Um, Trust me, it looked like a heck of a lot of fun. I would have been all over that. I'm not exactly in the London area, so I couldn't exactly just hop on over. And I ain't getting in a Delta flight to get a Delta variant just to go hang out at a arcade. Sorry, guys, it's a little lower on my priorities list than you know, not dying. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm able to get out to do the things that I need to do to mentally survive as far as socialization goes. Um, all of my local friends have had their vaccinations, so as long as they're not at conventions, like one of them is this weekend, um, I still feel comfortable visiting with them on occasion, um, spending actual close time with all of them. Uh, I really need to go visit my parents again. I haven't seen them since just before lockdown. We visited them March of 2020, beginning of March. It was like March 1st was the day we saw them. Either that or February 30th. It was one of those. Is like right there. That was the weekend we went. That was a year and a half ago. I'm allowed to not remember what day of the week March 30th was. Sorry, not a calendar. I'm a Pokemon in a dinosaur costume. You can just accept that at the moment. So I would definitely love to be able to go see friends and family on a regular basis now. I would be oh bounds to going to a convention and doing stuff and going to a big old dealer's den and shopping my brains out. I haven't gotten to go shopping my brains out in over a year. I haven't gone to fursuit in public in all that time too. I've done it obviously here. In fact, I probably fursuited more, as I mentioned in a previous video, in this last little over a year by doing a YouTube channel than I had for my entire other furry span, which started from 2002, which was around when I found out what furry actually was. It's kind of relative. You kind of knew what stuff was, but you didn't know there was a group of people. But '02 was when I officially found the box and decided I'm part of that box. Uh, so yeah, since my first fursuit was, I finished it in 2003. I definitely have fursuited more this last year, not going to conventions, not going to events, than I had all the other 18-ish years that I've owned fursuits. So, or 7. You know what I mean. Everything before 2020 March. um, yeah. Uh, but I don't think we need to be out and about. I really think we need to be good children. Stay home. Stay safe. The internet's here. You haven't finished Netflix. I promise. There's still more on there. Get Disney Plus. Get Crunchyroll. Get whatever it takes to make yourself happy visually. And I don't really say get regular cable anymore. I still haven't wasted my time on that because, well, I I feel like it's a waste of money. But yeah, don't do it. Stay around your home region. Avoid spreading whatever it is you do and don't have. And the less spreading we can do, the easier it will be to quell this situation. So we can knock down the disease ratio, then there's less people with it that can go spread it, then there's a lot less spreading that can happen. The more people are vaccinated, the less chance the people are going to spread it. And we don't want to have, I don't want to have another 2020. I really don't. I don't think I can take another time when I have to shop every other week because that's my only allotted time outside of my house. We're not doing that again. In fact, even if it did come down to that, I really don't think I could mentally handle that. I would still probably have to shop every week because it got me out of my house. I work at home. I live at home. Do everything at home. It's a nice big home. But I do need to exit it occasionally. I like to see the outside. Preferably more than just Walmart, Meijer, and Sam's Club. Occasionally sneaking Target in there just for buying stupid stuff. The Target's got a really small grocery section, so it's hard to justify that on a time budgeted and outside budgeted situation. Anyway, yeah, I miss you conventions. And if everything works well, and it looks like we are at least on a direction where this can happen, I am anxious to go back to Anthrocon 2022. Effectively, I have a rollover registration from 2020 that's still anxious to be spent. So there's that. Hopefully I can get the hotel I want to be in and enjoy myself. I had a room in that hotel too in 2020. Yep, that didn't happen. And I want to go out and eat food with friends in busy restaurants. I want to do this. I can't do this right now, but I want to do this in the near future. So, all my Pittsburgh friends or people that are in the know of this, I want my Sienna Mercado. I need my meatballs. You can keep your government cheese and your fried pickles, but definitely give me my meatballs. Um, quite a few of the different sauces. Their French fries are amazing too. Yeah, I just love doing that with friends. And soon, hopefully in just under a year, we'll be back in Pittsburgh doing that. But for now, please don't go to conventions. I know conventions need you as customers. Uh, we need you more as living people and not virus spreading devices. So please stay home. Don't do it. It's not worth your health. It's not worth everyone else you see on a daily basis' health. Please don't do this. Please don't spread. Please do your best. We have to be better for all the ones who aren't, so that we can all then have our world back. I don't want to be locked down for 3 or 4 years because of this. I I don't think I could handle that. There's there's just no on that. Anyway, I know this was kind of a downer. I do apologize that I'm being a little anti-con. Trust me, I don't want to be. I want to be at a con. I would have loved to have snuck down to IOC this weekend. I have the time. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get my husband sick. I don't want to get my friends sick. Neighbors, give or take. But I don't particularly want to get my neighbors sick. I want to be able to see my family. I miss my family. I haven't seen my parents again for, a year and a half almost. Uh, I saw them just before my birthday, 2020. That's, yeah. Anyway, sorry I kind of bummed everybody out tonight, but that's how the world goes. But thank you for spending some time with this Pokemon. I hope you're all going to stay healthy and safe. Do your best. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Stay 6 feet away from people you don't have to be, especially ones you don't know for sure if they're vaccinated. And avoid going out in crowded spaces, like conventions. Do it for me. Do it for you. Do it for friends and family. Do it for the human race. We can't be stupid about this. We really can't. Alright, I'm gonna go away for a bit. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the little dingly bell. The little dingly bell lets you know when I post new videos. Who knows? Could be Mewtwo. Could definitely be something in this purple dinosaur body. Spoiler alert. And I look forward to seeing you all again in the near future. But for now, just do your best, kids. Don't forget Patreon link, Coffee link, description box below. Good ways to support the channel. Mewtwo's here, always watching out for you. Hope you're doing your best to be good children. And see you soon. Stay safe, kids.